Hello everyone and welcome back to another Hobbit Hills video, and actually the very last episode in this series. I know, it's so sad. But for this last episode, we are going to uncover the mystery of the spreading fungus, build a giant mansion, and find out that one of the Hobbit girlies is not who she seems. So go ahead and grab your favorite snack and settle down for the finale. Something is very wrong with the server. This weird gray stuff and these little frog egg looking things are everywhere. I mean, look at my cherry trees. It is quite literally taking over spawn, and look at all these wither roses everywhere. At first, I wasn't thinking that this was really going to be a problem. I mean, there's mushrooms everywhere, and I figured this was just like another form of mushroom, but now I'm thinking that something bad is happening. Clearly, the stuff is all over spawn, but let me see if it's at my farm. Oh, it is! Oh my goodness. Wait, I have the wither roses too at my garden? Cows, are you doing okay? They're not doing okay. The cows are being infested. Look, they're trying to run away from it. The cows know that something is up. Okay, what about the resort? How is the resort doing? Okay, you know what? It's actually not doing that bad though. The middle gazebo is being taken over. Hello. But over here seems to be pretty okay. It's not taking over literally everything yet. I came over here to get a nice break from hardcore, so I really want to build myself the ultimate home that I can just chill and relax in. But maybe we won't build my house over by my farm or by spawn because it's being infested by weird mushroom stuff. Maybe I can build it out here a little bit. Ooh, maybe like this nice plains area. That could be nice. It's kind of far away from everything. Hopefully the weird mushroom stuff won't touch it. It's nice and flat and open. It seems like the perfect little place to settle down. And yes, I do already have like a little hobbit hole, but I want a massive mansion. I have already sketched up some blueprints for this house, so I know exactly what I want it to look like. And I went ahead and gathered lots of materials for it. So since this project is going to be so massive, I am just going to immediately begin building. So let's first off start with a nice outline. With the outline in, we need to get all of the pillars in, and I'm going to be using so much stripped spruce log. These front pillars will go up 14 blocks tall, and then the rest of the pillars will go up 13 blocks. So lots of stripped spruce log and lots of falling. This is hands down going to be the biggest house I've ever built. I'm so excited to see what it looks like whenever it's all in, and like being able to walk around in such a large build. It's gonna be so cool. But for the next step, I think that I want to go ahead and get the roof in. I always like to go outline, pillar, roof, and then walls. For the roof trim for these front sections, we're actually going to do it in line with the pillars. Usually I have my roof trims stick out, but not for this one. And then the staircases are going to go this way. Usually I place them this way. So if I step back, this is what it looks like. But then over here on the bulk of the build, we are going to have the trim stick out, and it'll just be a simple roof like this. We'll make it flat on the top. Now to do the same thing on this opposite side. Can I make it? Lastly, for this front part, we're going to have a couple of arcs. Eventually, we'll have some windows here, so the arcs kind of arc over the windows. But that is the roof trim in, not to fill in the entire thing. But like this, you can clearly see how I outline my entire build and then I color the build in. For these front two sections, I'm going to be using acacia wood. And then the main part, I'll be using mahogany. So clearly we're using the same block palette that I've used the whole time that I've been in this world, which is a lot of fun. I love this block palette and I'm excited to see it translated in mansion form. But let me quickly get this roof filled in and then we can move on to the walls. I think what I want to do for this next step is to just simply get the walls in. I'm not going to worry about any of the windows or the details. I just want a nice blank slate to work with with, and then I can start to add everything else. We'll have these sections be cherry wood, and then the middle section will be acacia. Oh, whoa, look at it on the map. It's starting to look so good already. And then whenever I get out of the build, it pretty much looks complete. On the map, at least. I think it looks so cool. She's looking a bit bland. So now let's go ahead and add all of the wall details to spice things up. I wanted the windows to have lots of depth, so they're kind of going to be sticking out from the wall. The windows themselves will be 2 layers. So the first layer will be filled in with just glass blocks. And then that way we can actually add some window panes with trapdoors. I did lots of research on what mansions look like, and I feel like they all have very intricate wall details. So that is where this window design came from. Now on top of that window, we are going to add a circle window. I know that this build is not Hobbit-y at all, but hey, maybe we can say that this circle adds a little bit of Hobbit vibes. Does it really though? Not exactly. But you know, that's what we'll say. Up at the top, we'll add a trapdoor, a fence, and a lantern. Don't you think that this is so much better than this over here? If you don't think it looks better, don't tell me that. Actually, just don't say anything at all. For the foundation, I'm going to add some stone brick walls. We'll definitely add some more landscaping around, but that will be one of the last steps. On this side of this section, we're pretty much just going to be adding that same pop-out window design. So full glass blocks in the windows. And then that trap door detail. I have absolutely no plans for the sides quite yet. I guess I'll probably just copy that same window design again on this side. For this part, I have no idea. I did not get that far in creative, but so far so good. We have a lot of work ahead of us though. This build definitely is not complicated at all, but it is pretty repetitive. I'm going to be doing this window design at least 6 times, and I'll probably do something similar maybe on this flat side, so maybe many more times. Well, that's the left pink section done, and now the right pink section. Things are really coming together. Now for the front middle section, I'm going to start with a doorway, and we'll have it kind of popping out a little bit. We'll add a little roof above it. I want to have a nice big staircase going up to the door, and actually I don't want the entryway to be acacia wood. Instead, we're going to use some cherry wood. I think that this is a perfect entryway suited for a mansion. On either side of the entryway, we're just going to have a simple window. This one isn't going to pop out or anything, though it will have some shutters on either side. Now it's time for these windows up at the top, and I do want to make them rounded, so we'll have to add some full glass blocks behind them. No, these windows don't pop out, but I did still want to add lots of detail to them because again, I feel like mansion windows are just so fancy. So we'll add this kind of frame. Now would you look at that mansion? This is so cool. Let me take a little peek inside. It's looking nice and big, isn't it? Obviously, I still have so much work to do, but I'm really happy with the progress I've made so far. Now I just have to do the other sides, and oh my goodness, the back. It's so flat and boring, and I have no plans for it. So let me do a little bit of brainstorming and try to slap something together that looks at least a little bit decent. The build is nearly done, and I couldn't be happier with it. This is what the side turned out like, and I think it looks pretty good. The back is another story, but remember, it's the back, so we're not really ever gonna see it, but it looks okay. Now finally to work on a bit of oh my gosh, that shovel mined so much faster than I thought it was going to. Anyway, we are going to work on some landscaping, and I want to create a kind of courtyard out front. So we'll start off with a fountain because whenever I think of a mansion, it has a fountain out front. Do you really have a mansion if you don't have a fountain? I say no, you don't. I'm sorry, but to hit mansion status, you have to have a fountain. So we'll have a circle shape, and then in the middle, we're going to have another mini circle. Mini circle as in it's actually just a square because this is Minecraft. The base will be full of water and so will this upper circle. And then lastly, we'll just place a water source up top and then rethink my life. Figure out how I'm gonna make this turn into a fountain. Oh, that's not right. That is definitely not what I want to do. Okay. Okay, cool. Wow. What is happening? So apparently if I don't fill up the staircases with water first, then it'll work. Don't ask me why. I have no idea. So I'll place my water bucket here and see... That's what I wanted it to do. And then from here, I can fill up the staircases. It's super weird, but hey, if that's what works, then that's cool. See, isn't that the cutest fountain? I love how it turned out. Ignore this plank. I ran out of logs. I'll replace it soon. Maybe. Anyway, I want to add some planters here up front. So let's place some coarse dirt down first. And then I'm thinking that we'll have azalea bushes with a piece of moss on top of it like so. And then we'll place some lilacs. Maybe I can do like a little border. I don't know. I feel like that makes it like a bit more official. Something like this. Sure, we'll do it like that. Maybe here up front, we can add some fun little trees. Just some little mini ones like that. So I place an azalea bush, some moss, another azalea bush, and then more moss. For the rest of the courtyard, I think that I want it to be stone. So I'm going to dig out all of the grass with this crazy fast shovel. It's a little bit too fast for me, honestly. And then replace it with stone. To separate the stone from just the regular grass, we can add a border of stone brick slabs. I thought to kind of fill out these corners a little bit, I could place some of the big flower pots and the little ones. And speaking of flower pots, I did want to add some up here to these top windows. And let's add some cherry saplings just to add a little bit of pink in the window. We can add some mini lights on the corners too. I'm just going around and trying to find extra ways that I can add detail. Ooh, I should definitely craft some benches and I can place them around the fountain. That's gonna be so cute. Maybe on all of the flat sides. Okay, I just stole this guy from my shop, but isn't that so cool? And that's perfect. Literally the best thing that I could have put right there on the fountain. Okay, this is really coming along. I'm so happy with it. I do think though that I would like to break up the stone a little bit more. So maybe I can add some stone bricks mixed in with the stone. The last thing that I'd like to do with the exterior is make a simple platform so that I can put a share stone on it. We don't really travel around the world on foot, so it doesn't make sense for me to connect this pathway with anything else. We really just use these share stones. So I will name this one Sparkle's Mansion. And of course, we also have the community hole, which links to everyone else's share stone. We have my resort and then now my mansion. So that means that anyone can travel over to my mansion super easily. This project has taken me a very long time, but we are officially finished with the exterior. I have a lot of interior work to do, but I'm not going to do that quite yet. First, I want to make a little visit over to my shop because the end of the world may or may not be happening. And you know what people are going to buy more of during the end of the world? Totems. So I'm thinking that we could profit off of the end of the world. Maybe that's terrible, but I think that it is just a good business move. The corruption has also spread to the shopping district, clearly. Even inside of my shop, what even? Anyway, I am going to triple the price of the totems. And then let's go ahead and double the price of the evoker statues because they take totems to craft. Actually, no, we'll make it 5 diamonds. Everything else, I think that I'm going to go ahead and leave the price the same. Also, we did get a couple of coupon redemptions and it had 7 diamonds inside. So people have definitely purchased from us. Also, I did notice that this little gross stuff is in the shape of a heart. And I'm not sure what this is, but but what if it makes some kind of symbol or something? Honestly, I have no idea what's going on, but I have a mansion interior to do, so let me go ahead and gather all of the materials for that, and then we'll get busy on the interior. I was gathering materials for my interior, and I come back to this? Is this gross blood? Who put blood in my fountain? Ew, you can hear it. It's squishy. There is no way that the fungus has spread all the way out here to my mansion. Hello? There is something seriously wrong with this world. What is going on? Okay, I have to get to the bottom of this. Maybe I can meet up with everyone and see what is happening, because I cannot live under these conditions. Wait, even my little flowers are now wither roses, at least some of them. Oh my goodness, look. Yeah, we definitely have to get to the bottom of this.
Guys, we're here to discuss all of these spores and mycelium that has been spreading. It's really gross, but I just met somebody who might have the solution, maybe.
Yeah, so I was just kind of walking around this area, because I've never really been here before. I'm kind of a traveler. And I saw the spores leading up to this building, like this crazy building, but it's giving kind of ominous vibes. So I don't really want to go in there alone. I was just hoping maybe somebody would want to go with me.
That's right. We're not only dealing with spores, but also some kind of creepy building. Not to mention this random stranger coming for a visit. But if we want to get our home back, we've got to check out this building. So off we go.
Shall we go into this castle? Shall we see whatever evil is lurking there?
Yes.
Yeah.
We have to save our home. Save Hobbit Hills.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's save
I'm
our
scared.
vacation.
Maybe they just want to talk.
Should we go in there?
Not creepy at all.
Should we open
You
the
go
door?
first. You go first, Seb.
Ooh,
You got
go
it.
for it.
Yeah.
Don't. Ron,
This is
Ron.
nice.
Oh, sorry.
Ron.
It's nice. Quaint.
It's nice.
Oh.
Seth was being super weird about us not touching the throne, and only she could touch it. Honestly, I should have seen it coming.
Oh!
Wait, haha! I'm get
so
pranked. So,
Wait,
guys.
Whoa.
So,
Why would you? What are you doing?
Wait.
get
You hacked
pranked. So,
Oh, it's a
what I
prank. It's a
did-
prank.
Oh, she's
Is
a
it
sad
though?
prank.
Is it though?
Oh,
Is it a
oh,
prank though,
sad, you
guys?
silly goose.
What
Is
is
it?
this?
So,
Seb?
you know the invites to the server saying you want a free
Yeah.
vacation? That was me all along. I scammed you.
Oh, no.
So this
You scammed us.
You know, that makes sense.
I scammed
Yeah,
you
why
all.
Why didn't we expect this? We should
Yeah.
have,
Yeah.
right?
I
Good
scammed
After the
you.
pit incident, the first.
The greatest firework.
Oh,
Get wrecked.
what was it?
Also,
Okay,
I've
why
stolen
are we
all
in
of
a
your
hole?
diamonds. Yeah, why? I stole all your stuff, and if you want to get it back, I took all your diamonds, your netherite, your gold, your most precious belongings. And if you want them back, you're gonna have to go through several trials. Also, this is my evil sidekick, by the way.
What?
Get wrecked.
Oh, you don't look evil at all.
I didn't really have a choice. I'm sorry.
I forced her.
What if we shoot her?
No,
Oh yeah.
I
You know what?
no.
You know what?
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
I have a totem, so
Yes!
Get out!
Get out.
Get her!
well, too bad you can't get out unless you do my trials behind the
Okay.
trapdoor.
All right.
no.
Well, I guess. Okay. Let's just
At
do
least
it.
we're all together.
Let's
We've
see
got
when we do
this.
it.
So essentially, we all had to pass through multiple little trials in order to get all of our stuff back and escape. Meanwhile, Sev and her evil sidekick watched us from above. How pleasant. The first room had a hidden pit in the middle, but I managed to avoid it because I was so focused on killing the skeletons. But not everyone was so lucky.
So bad.
Right,
Okay, maybe we
guess
don't
I'm
throw the
dead.
bombs.
Oh. Oh, guys. Oh, no. Sparkle, come on.
The next room was a pokey fireflower maze.
Almost there. You got. Wow, what is happening?
Wait. What is? I can't see anything.
I can't see.
Wow,
You got
Trash,
it.
you got this.
Trash, are you
Oh,
okay?
our voices.
Trash.
I'm coming.
Okay, come on.
You got this. Come on.
Okay, Red. Follow the sound of our voice. Oh, Red, you got it. You're through. You're through. Yay. Amber's through.
Frank, hee hee.
I
Nova, and then Brooke.
now we
You're so
got you.
close.
Ow.
Yay!
Almost.
Yeah.
Yay!
And then it was parkour, my nemesis. Oh, there's no way that this is parkour. Absolutely no way. I'm so bad at parkour.
Oh, and they're painful.
No. This is gonna take me forever. When I tell you that I'm gonna be doing this for 30 minutes, I'm not kidding. Brooke, what happened? Okay, thank you so much for the scaffolding. I wouldn't be able to do this without you.
Hey, girls.
Thank you. Once we got through, we were brought to a room with a waystone that would bring us to the treasure room.
Yep, this leads to the room of treasure.
That sounds suspicious. That sounds like a trap, you know?
I
Is
want
it
There
though?
would be any traps
Oh,
here.
Nova's gone. Okay.
Wait.
Oh.
Get praying. Please forgive me, Netherite.
Yeah.
And diamond blocks.
Ooh.
Don't mind if I do.
Wait, I mean, we can't take it, but
Yeah, wait.
We don't have any pickaxes, but
Joke's on you guys, it's still mine.
We had a bit of fun with our swords.
Yeah, we should definitely be killing some of this place.
kill her, kill her.
don't forget about the evil sidekick in the corner.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. What is happening? No.
Get wrecked. Anyway, please forgive us. I was literally just bored and wanted to have friends to play with, so I scammed you into joining this SMP because I was too scared to ask.
Kind of cute.
Yeah.
So what was with the spores?
I actually don't think that's cute. Yeah, that's my question. The spores. Good point, Moon.
Yeah,
What was that all about?
They're just
I
a
wanted-
different kind of flower.
I wanted you to feel fear. Just kidding.
Okay.
You know, there was like this 10-step program to becoming evil. I found that on Google, and you know, I didn't really know what to do with my life, so I followed that program. And one of the steps was scaring you and doing this to you. But now I know that this program was wrong, and friendship is stronger than any evil doing. Please forgive
Oh,
me.
look, we have a moral of the story. How cute.
Seb is really low.
I think Sev should touch some grass.
It's okay. Come
You need
here.
a hug,
Here's a
Seb.
little
We kind
hug.
of still like you.
Seb.
You know, I'm not feeling very friendly.
Oh.
I'm sorry, but
It's reasonable. So, now what?
Can we get out? So does the fungus?
Yeah, we're allowed to leave.
What's the vibe?
Yeah, I will clean the fungus. I will clean it.
oh, okay. Well, if you clean the fungus, then maybe I do feel a little bit friendly. Because
Yeah.
it's everywhere.
You can do
I
real
want it
fungus.
gone.
I will
if you
clean it.
the
Yep,
spawn,
I will
that
clean
would
it.
be great.
I'm still a little upset that Sev covered the whole world in fungus and then trapped us in a giant castle to try to kill us. But hey, at least she said she would clean up all the fungus. After that mess, Red planned a peaceful little tea party for everyone, which was the perfect way to hang out with all of the girlies for one last time. No, this wasn't the vacation that I expected, but honestly, it ended up still turning out all okay in the end, especially because I got to hang out with so many lovely people. But it's not over yet. I still need to finish my mansion. Who would have thought that it was Sev behind all of the fungus? I definitely did not. I probably should have, but for some reason I thought she was completely innocent. I mean, I guess she was doing it for friendship or whatever, but you know, there's other ways for you to make friends. Anyway, my mansion is back to normal, so I guess I can forgive her. I was honestly thinking that we were going to have to abandon this project, but luckily we can finish it. First things first, we are going to do the floor, and for the mansion flooring, I want to do a little checkerboard pattern. If you've watched my videos before, then this will not be new to you. I love myself a good checkerboard flooring, especially for big projects like this. It just feels so fitting. So other than the flooring and also a couple of chandeliers, I'm not really sure what I want to do with the interior of the mansion. I know that I want to keep it pretty open. I don't want to close it off with a bunch of rooms. I want you to be able to see the ceiling from the floor. That was a weird way to say that, but I want you to be able to see the ceiling from this floor. Maybe we'll do a loft situation eventually, but right now I just want to get the ceiling and the chandeliers in. For the ceiling, let's just add an extra layer. And then I would like these spruce bits to pop out from the mahogany. This is going to be very tricky to work on because it's so high up, but we got it. We can do it. I will definitely say that doing ceilings are like my least favorite thing to do in Minecraft. I am never very creative with them, so I don't know, they're just kind of annoying to me. I just want to get it out of the way, you know? I want it to be done so that I can work on other things. Anyway, with these windows here, I am going to add a little frame like so. And then with that, the ceiling is more or less finished. It's gonna look so much better, I'm thinking, once I get the chandeliers up. So that being said, it is chandelier time. I'm going to add one chandelier to each of these arches. Not that you can really see anything because it's so dark up here, but we'll have a little like chain situation like this. And then from there, we are going to build out with a bunch of white stained glass panes. On top of said panes, we're going to have some mahogany trap doors. Finally, we are going to build down with the panes and then hang lanterns from the panes, which will give us a final product that looks like this. And that already lights up the ceiling so much. And now to do the other chandelier. The ceiling and the walls are looking pretty good. Now I just need to figure out what I'm gonna do with the layout. And I do think that I would like to have some kind of balcony loft situation just to break it up a little bit, because decorating this big open space is a bit daunting. So first things first, I think I want to try to figure out some kind of staircase. I have no idea what I'm doing. I am just truly winging this. So I'm going to place some blocks, see what I like, and then go from there. I'm gonna do the staircase that splits off into two sections, and then it will go to the second floor. Though the floor can't go all the way to this wall because it would block the window, so I think I'm just gonna have it go to here. It is a pretty small balcony, but I think it at least breaks up this big space a little bit. Now I'm kind of just going through and decorating this staircase loft thing as much as I can. So far it's looking pretty good. We are going to ignore the fact that the chandelier is touching the fence. Please pretend that that is not happening. I know it's so ugly, but I don't know how to fix it, okay? There is no way that I'm raising the chandeliers up one block. But with this done, I think that we are ready to go ahead and start furnishing this place. And I'm not really sure how I want to go about furnishing it. I don't think I'm really gonna worry too much about like having a proper kitchen and like a bedroom. I really just want it to be cute. So that being said, I want to start off with a couple of sitting areas. In the handcrafted mod, there's a lot of cute pillows and couches that you can craft. So I think that I'm going to do that. Oh my gosh. I think it could be fun to have either side of the staircase be dedicated for a little sitting area. And to dye the couch, you just need to right click with these pillows. We can place a cute little ottoman in the center and maybe some side tables. We'll do a little plant stand with a big pot and then a flower pot with an azalea bush. Ooh, and honestly, what if we just add another couch on this other side? Oh my goodness, one thing I just realized is that this staircase is not in the middle of the house at all. How did I not realize that? Here is where the door is, and then it definitely does not go to the middle of the staircase because there is no middle. I mean, I guess there is, but it's 2 blocks instead of 1. I was trying to make this sitting area match that one, and it does not match. We are just going to ignore that too. I feel like this mansion is kind of just funky inside. There's these fun spruce shelves that we can craft, and I was thinking that we could place them here underneath this window window. We can decorate it with these fun book stacks and maybe some candles, some little flower pots, maybe a lantern. Over here in this little corner, I'm going to add a table with a little flower pot in the middle. Ooh, and I have these acacia shelves that we can place at the end of the wall. I think some paintings are really going to help break up all of these big empty walls. So let's see what I can come up with. Wow, there's a fun villager painting here. Then maybe this one. I literally use the same paintings every time. It's always the villager painting and then this sunflower and cake painting. There's not many options for this size, but I guess I'll do this one. And then obviously the horse painting. Let's try for a really big painting up here, though it has to be even, or rather I guess odd. Ooh, like this size. Ooh, maybe this one. It's kind of creepy, but you know, that's kind of just Minecraft paintings for you. They're all kind of creepy. Like, what is that? And why is he looking at me? It makes me uncomfy. Maybe we can add a couple of the single paintings. I'm not going to be too picky about them. I have quite literally so many ominous banners, so maybe we can use those as a decoration. This is the perfect space for this size painting. And this one isn't bad, but this one is a bit strange. But sure, why not? We'll do it. I'm thinking that the mansion is nearly finished. Honestly, it turned out so much better than I thought it was going to. Is it functional at all? No, absolutely not. There's nowhere for you to store your stuff other than these decorative shelves. You can't smelt up anything. There's not even a bed. However, I think it looks very furnished and very cute. A couple more last details that I like to do is place this dragon egg. Tell me why I have the dragon egg. I have no idea. It honestly kind of just happened. I've had it this whole time. But what if I place it on top? Is that possible? Maybe if I place a wall and then place it on top. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. That's literally perfect. And then I was also thinking that it could be kind of fun if we put an axolotl in our fountain. I have no idea how long he's going to last here, but that's so cute. I feel like there's still so much that I could probably do, especially considering that this is the end. A Minecraft world never feels truly finished, but obviously I have to say goodbye to it at some point. And I am very, very happy with all of the progress and all of the projects that I've got up to in this series. And of course, it is so much fun hanging out with all of the Minecraft girlies. This is truly such a special little community here on this corner of the internet, and I'm so blessed and so happy to be a part of it. Obviously, let me know what you think about the mansion. I'm so proud of it. I think this is my first ever like proper mansion, and I think I did a really good job. But with that, I am going to go ahead and wrap this video and this series up here. Thank you so much for all of your love and support throughout. I hope that it has been as fun for you as it has been for me. But if you haven't already, then definitely be sure to like and subscribe. I hope that you all are having a lovely day, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!